Now.
We begin tonight with the flock controversy in Metro Detroit intensifying. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. Now, we've been following the fight over the surveillance technology for years. While some say it's an invasion of privacy, others say it's a tool that helps law enforcement. But now, a cannabis dispensary in Madison Heights is taking a stand against a flock camera monitoring its parking lot. They put up a big sign blocking the camera. Well, I went out there today to check it all out for myself.
The flock camera is still up at the Jars Cannabis Dispensary in Madison Heights. Its lens pointed directly at the parking lot. There is no longer a sign blocking the camera's view. But a week prior, Jars Cannabis had taken a stand. According to their own statement, we share our community's concern about increased surveillance, which is why we placed the no flock zone sign in front of the camera to block its ability to record. It goes on to say, in part, after we installed our no flock zone sign, the city issued a demand letter warning of sanctions if we did not remove it within 48 hours. I tried to talk to someone at the dispensary, but was told to refer to that Instagram statement. The thing is, the dispensary was only allowed into Madison Heights after the company sued and the city settled. As part of the settlement agreement, the owner of the dispensary agreed to put a flock camera at the entrance of the parking lot and allow Madison Heights police unhindered live access. I reached out to multiple representatives with the city, but have not heard back. People who live nearby are weighing in.
I think we are giving up too much for safety. We're relinquishing too much of our privacy.
I think the police should be able to monitor it. That's fine, but the flock feels really invasive. There should be regulations with it. I've heard a lot of stories of people using it for the wrong reasons and people having access to things that they shouldn't have.
Michigan State Senator Jim Runstead agrees. He introduced Senate Bill 1131 to limit the use and scope of data from traffic cameras.
In Michigan, it is the wild, wild west. They can do whatever they want to do. There is no prohibition. There's, I believe, a legitimate potential law enforcement use that could really be impactful, but it has to be real time. There has to be an investigation of a crime. You can't just willy-nilly grab 20 billion bits of data a month, which is happening nationally, and just keep that stuff indefinitely.
Now, I reached out to Flock and they issued a statement reading in part, Flock is strongly in favor of common sense regulation that preserves the ability of law enforcement to use these highly effective technologies while requiring the sorts of safeguards and accountability mechanisms communities expect. We stand ready to be a resource to the legislature as they consider these important issues. But no matter where you stand on this position, people have strong feelings. And I was surprised how many people were informed and aware of what's going on with these
Yeah,
things.
because some people love them, some people are totally against them, so
It's a divisive issue.
it is indeed. All right now.